Hey guys, Devin here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to use the saber effect in Adobe After Effects. So let's say you're making a Star Wars video or something and you just want to add a cool lightsaber, someone dueling with a lightsaber, anything really with a lightsaber. I'm going to be showing you how to do that today. Also, you can use the same knowledge and apply it to Harry Potter spells and bullets, like laser bullets from Star Wars, and much more. I might actually be making a tutorial on laser bullets later, and maybe even Harry Potter spells. So let's get started. Alright, so what you want to do first is launch your web browser. So in my case, that would be Safari. Just going to launch it up. And we're going to go here, and we are going to go to the website that I have put in my description, Video Copilot. So I'm just going to paste it in here. It's a really long link, as you can see, so just get it from the description. And here it is. So it's basically a plugin for After Effects, and this website and this plugin and all the plugins on this website actually were developed by someone named Andrew Kramer, and he basically just develops plugins, makes tutorials on YouTube and stuff, so you can check him out. So we're going to have to download this plugin. So he was actually on the team that worked on Star Wars The Force Awakens and also, I believe, Iron Man. We're just going to go down until we see download plugin for After Effects, and you can download it for Windows or Mac, whichever one you have. So in my case that would be a Mac. So I've already downloaded it, so I'm not going to click that, but if you haven't downloaded it, just download it. And once you download it, it'll give you some prompts and it'll set the whole thing up for you, so it's not that difficult. So once you download that and have had it set up, we're going to launch After Effects. Sorry, I changed all my icons to circles. That's why they look different. I actually made a tutorial on it earlier, so you can check that out on how to make your icons circular. It's pretty cool. Alright, so After Effects is launched up here. And before we start, I just want to explain something. So, before this plugin was a thing, before it was invented by Andrew Kramer, making a lightsaber in Adobe After Effects was not easy. You had to go through many steps. You had to create first you had to create a new layer, make it white. You had to mask it out in the shape of a lightsaber, turn off the eyeballs so that you could find the path of the saber. Turn on mask path and change 5 points on the saber every single frame. But with this plugin, it's so much easier, and you only have to edit 2 points on the saber. And also, instead of having to add glow and go through that process, it's all preset for you right there. So first, what we're going to do is we are going to create a new comp. Okay, so we're going to go up to composition in the menu bar. Mine is hidden, but it should show for you. And we're going to go to new composition, and we're going to set the width to 920 and the height to 1080, which is already set for me. And we're going to use 16:9 aspect ratio. Frame rate, leave it 29.97. There's a weird thing where when you export, it adds 0.03 like frame rate, like frames per second. I don't know, it's kind of confusing, so just leave it like that. Don't do 30. And by the way, I'm doing 19:1080 because that's what I shot in. You're gonna want to do whatever you shot the video clip in, and we can just name it Saber, and then just leave it black, and then just click OK. So your screen probably looks a little bit like that, but I just turned on the transparency grid by clicking this, just so it is easier for me. So what we're going to do is we're going to import our footage. By the way, double click on the project pane to open the footage. I'm going to hit S. If it's too small, you're just going to want to hit S a little bit and scale up. What you're going to want to do for your footage is shoot a video of you just swinging around a lightsaber, like a toy lightsaber, which is basically what I did. It doesn't have to be a toy lightsaber, it could just be literally, it just has to be a stick, and then just the handle's fine, they won't notice, I don't think, because I've tried it before, it works. But toy lightsabers work the best. So we're going to go down to here, this menu, click on it, and click Command Y for new layer, and we're just going to, it doesn't matter what color it is, it can be any color. We're gonna name it Saber. And then we're gonna make com size and just leave the color black, I guess. Okay. Okay, now since we downloaded the Saber effect, it should automatically go to your effects and presets pane, because when you set it up, that's the destination it went to, since you set it up from Andrew Kramer's website. So we're just going to go here to the search bar in effects and presets and search for the Saber plugin. So just search Saber. And it says Video Copilot, which is where we download it from, and then it says Saber. You can open that up, double click on it, and it'll bring it to the comp. So before we go on, we're just going to want to save this. So go up to File in the menu bar. It's hidden for me, but it shouldn't be for you. We're going to save as, and then save as again, and we can just name it whatever you want. So I'm just going to name it Devin Saber, and desktop or wherever you want it. And we're going to do Adobe After Effects project, not template. Template's basically if you're exporting it for someone else, but we're just going to do project and hit save. Okay, so now once that's done, what we can do is we can change the mode to screen. So we're just gonna go up to screen and click that. Okay, so we have the Saber in After Effects. This is the end of the core, okay, where the lightsaber ends, and this is the start of the core. So if you ever lose where the start and end are, what you do is you shake it around rapidly and you look on this side which of the numbers are changing, core, start, or end. So in my case it's core start, so I know this is the start of the core. And if I move this, the end core numbers move, so I know that's core end. We're just going to save this up. Okay, so you can either choose a preset, which is like you can have all of these different cool effects. I'm pretty sure they used energy. Pretty sure they used that for Kylo Ren. That's what it looks like. So as I said before, we can do this for Harry Potter spells. Like you can change you can use all of these for different spells. Like you can use neon for one spell, fuel for another. Like you can just change it up. But we're just gonna go to default for a Saber, because Sabers are basically just the default. Unless you want like a Kylo Ren look, then you can maybe do like energy or something. But I'm just gonna do default. And we're gonna change the color to whatever you want. So in my case, I'm going to make it green, so I actually memorized the number, so just, for green it's 38D271 for that exact shade. I believe for light blue it's 0F84EF, yeah, and then for red it's just F000, or, what? Oh, sorry, F000, like basically just spam it. So 38D271, okay, enter, and now that changes the color of their saber. So what we can do is, you can see the toy saber. By the way, click H for hand tool so you can move around. So you can see the toy saber, the toy lightsaber right here on the sides. It doesn't look too good. We're gonna go back to the selection tool. Sorry, click V on the keyboard. So what we need to do is we need to basically make it wider. So to do this, we can turn the intensity of the glow up, and that should, yes it does, it makes it wider. But still, it doesn't look, it looks good, but you can still see it on the ends, and it doesn't look too slick. So we can make the core size larger. My rule is about 7.9 usually. Maybe even, I don't know why I do that. I guess I could just do 8. Yeah, that looks good. And then what you want to do is turn up the intensity. And when you turn up the intensity, you should turn up the spread, which is basically how far the glow is gonna like spread, as it says. So I think that looks pretty good. I mean, it's not like, you can obviously see that there's, you know, actually it might go up with the. Also, the bias is basically like how kind of circular it is, I guess you could say. I'm just gonna leave the bias at 0 because we don't really want it like that. I think I'll make my intensity higher. That should be good. That looks pretty good. Yeah, mine doesn't look perfect, but that's just for the tutorial, so it doesn't matter. But for you guys, you should spend some time, make it look nice. Okay, so once we've done that, we're gonna wanna, right now, the edges, if you go to the hand tool, it's not really looking like a lightsaber end, so we're gonna go to customize color, and we're gonna change the start roundness to 0, and the end roundness to 2, which is the maximum. Enter. So now you can see that that's looking more like the end of a lightsaber. Okay. So next step. So now we have this set for one frame, a single frame. But if you go over some frames, I'm just doing command next arrow and command back arrow to go back. We can see it doesn't automatically go with the saber, because that would be really cool if it could. So what we need to do is we need to follow the saber with the toy lightsaber. So what we're going to do is select the saber effect, and we're going to turn on the keyframes for core start and core end, just like that. And we're going to turn the eye off, the eyeball, just like that, so we can see where our lightsaber or toy lightsaber is, and where the points are for the actual glowing lightsaber. So the whole time you're doing this, you want to be selected on the hand tool, because you can always move around, and if you zoom in by scrolling up or scrolling down, scrolling down to zoom in, scrolling up to zoom out, you can you can move around, and it automatically changes to the selection tool when you select the point, and then when you go back, it changes back to the hand tool. So that's a pretty cool trick. I actually just figured that out a couple weeks ago. So I don't know why that's way down there. So what we're going to want to do is go to next frame, command next arrow. Okay, it didn't change much, so we can just leave it. And let's see. Okay, keep going, keep going. And we're just going to drag it over. Next frame. Drag it over. This one needs to go up. So yeah, you can go over a couple frames. Like, see, this one got kind of messed up. But you don't want to go over too many, because then it'll kind of mess it up. I recommend just doing about 2 frames. So like 1, 2. Move that over. So yeah, you want to keep your video short. Actually, my video is 10 seconds, which is kind of long, so I'm just going to cut that down to 4 while I edit this for you guys. So I'm just going to go and speed this video up so you guys can just follow along. Just do this yourself. Just track your lightsaber with the points, and see when I'm done. Okay guys, so I've just edited 2 seconds of this video because just for demonstration purposes, so I felt there was no need to go longer. So as you can see, the points have tracked every single frame and stuck on the lightsaber. I went really fast when I edited because it's just a tutorial, and so it might not look too pretty, but for you, you should spend time and make it look nice. So we're going to turn on the eyeball for our lightsaber, and let's see how it looks. It might be in slow motion if your video is really long and stuff, but the first time, but you're going to have to download it by just letting it play through. So yeah, that's how it looks when it's done, depending on what your settings are and what preset you chose, if you did any, and how careful you were. But that's basically what it looks like. So thank you guys for watching. Have a great day. Please like, subscribe, comment if you need it, if you have any questions, and hope to see you next time. Bye.